line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. All that for a 2-yard gain. Second.
What's up, Dupree?
Right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll fits off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Bounce. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yep.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
No rushing plays. Let's go.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Yes, sir!
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. 3rd and goal.
Let's go!
From the end zone. He's
oh,
touchdown,
man!
Dolphins. Travis Fulgham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back.
Wow.
Back with just 1 score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh!
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Throw over the middle, taken in. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at... It's a first down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Flushed out right. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now a run with Mack. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, they'll throw.
Get him, come on.
Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Come on.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. Discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a clash of balls, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
Dolphins 7.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. They'll find Miller. That's complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space. Completion.
And this one goes nowhere.
One stop.
Back at the 22.
One freaking stop.
Stopped his third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings,
you deserve 100,000.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not from great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. 8 yards to go on second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yes, sir. Get him.
And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Yes, sir.
Down, sacked back at the 2. Cameron Hayward. Now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
They'll take over first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Miami.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
To O.J. Howard.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Back to throw here. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
5-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Mack. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Now, they went draw play there on third down around the goal line, something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call, but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
17-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamental.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
For the extra point.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Their own 30-yard line.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Henry's got it down on the left side. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards on the pickup, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. The lone second remains now in this third quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
The pass.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It's complete to Parker, left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Metcalf once again the target. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Now a dump off here complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
His throw caught at about the 5.
That's good.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Mostert, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his ninth touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Tate.
The pass.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
49-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Mack.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Touchdown!
Jets touchdown. Mike Evans. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it in the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next
Come on, it's a pass.
After punting last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. The throw over the middle, taken in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2nd and 11 now. And they'll try to run the option here. He pitches it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He completes this one to Mack. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh! A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Intercepted.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame.
Got it done, taking the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for the Jets, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6, and they'll get another